There's a movie called Ratatouille. You probably saw it. It was a Pixar movie, and it was from an era when I was growing up. I would have seen it when I was, I don't know, 10 years old or something like that. And this mouse wants to learn to cook. In fact, he's a naturally talented cook. He just wants to apply his skills. But the group of people he's with, his family of, or colony of, he's not even a mouse, he's a rat, right? This colony is holding him back, and he's torn for going after his dream. But he goes after it and realizes that he can cook and that he's going to cook in this restaurant. And the whole idea here is he looks forward and imagines what the future could be. If you focus on what you left behind, you'll never see what lies ahead. Friend, you need to let go of that thing from your past that is holding you down like a weight. That's just you focusing on what's behind you. Something you can't change. Maybe it's someone that hurt you, that you feel betrayed you, that you went different directions and you're holding resentment. You need to let it go. You can't ever carve your path forward if you're stuck, if you're dragging these chains behind you. I think of this, another movie, I guess we're on the topic of movies today, and it was called A Christmas Carol, and it's with Jim Carrey, and it's when the ghost of, it's one of the ghosts of Christmas. It's not the ghost of Christmas. It's his friend who's now in ghost form, or his colleague in life comes and has all these chains on him and says, look, you got to lighten up, man, or you're going to end up like me, covered in these chains for eternity. Now, I know that sounds dramatic and intense, but like, this really is a metaphor for what's happening in our lives when we don't let go. If you focus on what you left behind, if you're dragging a chain from the past, you'll never not just see what lies ahead, but you'll never get there. You'll always be weighed down. You have to shift your focus, friend. Look to the positive. Look to the future. Be grateful for these chapters in your life that shaped you into who you are now, but allow them to stay behind you so you can see what lies ahead clearly, not through the blurry lens of, pain, resentment. There are people that go through their whole lives and they can be 70, 80 years old and still have stories of people that wronged them earlier in their lives and still be talking about that. And you don't want to live your life to get to a point where you look back at things with resentment and pain. You have to flip the way you look at things and realize nothing happens to me. Everything happens for me. And all those scenarios in the past, that person or that thing that you looked back on begrudgingly until now, you can say, thank you. I didn't see it at the time, but now I see how that happened for me. And because of that, I say thank you and I let go and I move forward. I cut the chains, I float away. I float towards the future that exists for me. Those things that happened way back when, they're not thinking of you. They only have power when you give them power. You define you as what you focus on. And when you focus on what's ahead of you and where you're going, where you want to be, it's really unlimited human potential you have. Think of what Remy the rat did in Ratatouille. Became a groundbreaking, rat chef with his own restaurant. Like, this is obviously a fictional example. But how many incredible examples like that are there? in this human life. The stories you've seen, the documentaries you've seen, the leaders who have moved and changed the world, and the people that you look up to and stand out because they're excited and looking to the future, not looking back. These are the people that other people want to follow. Your energy is contagious when you look with excitement to the future. And there's one way to unlock that feeling, and it's by unlocking the chains that are dragging you down from the past, setting it free, and never looking back. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep looking to the future together. And I'll see you in the next video.